up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. You're probably wondering, like, with the feeling I don't remember ever following a clown, but don't worry, it's just me. I used to play with makeup all the time, and then you know what happened? I started working full-time. That's what happened. Makeup is my first passion when it comes to the beauty industry. I haven't had a chance to play with it in a while, but this is the look that I came up with today. She's a little clownish, she's a little red, she's a little beaten up, but it's a look. Today, I wanted to do a review on the products that I used for this makeup look. We are going to be talking about a little company called Iconic Rose. Wow, so cute. Much packaging, such pink. So Iconic Rose is a cosmetics company that's based in LA and Shanghai. They are an Asian-owned, female-owned company, which is why I support them and I love them, and I'm so excited to be working with them today. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that my brand is based around confidence and how to embrace your Asian features and everything. But yeah, so onto the review. In this little package, it came with two palettes. First one is a face palette. It comes with a bronzer and two highlighters. You could use this as blush if you wanted to, but I just feel like the color payoff and the shimmer in it is just so much better as like a pink highlighter. So we'll get into that a little later. What I wanted to start off with is their new eyeshadow palette. It's called The Art of Seduction. This is her right here. So beautiful. Love the packaging. It's so sleek and so classic looking. Then when you go into the colors, oh my god, they're very neutral and very warm colors. I feel like this palette is suited more towards like winter and fall, but don't let that stop you. If you want to put on like a red eyeshadow during the summertime, then do it. Like, no one's stopping you. Going into the inside of the palette, I can really appreciate how, oh sorry, it's very reflective. I really appreciate how they put a mirror in their eyeshadow palette. It just makes it so much easier to apply and to travel with. Like when palettes have mirrors, it's just such a good selling point. So this is a palette by Juvia's Place. Beautiful color range, really huge pans, but it doesn't have that mirror in it. So when I'm trying to apply my makeup, I'm just staring at this beautiful picture of a beautiful African woman. Like, I would love to stare at her all day, but you know, like, it just makes my application easier when I can see myself. Going into the colors, so honestly, the first color that stuck out to me that I was a little skeptical about was this really beautiful pigmented red glitter color right here. Her name is Lover. So when I first received this palette, I went ahead and swatched it, right? And I'll swatch it for you guys once more. This is how she swatches right off the bat. If I go ahead and swatch it on here, that's how she performs. So don't get me wrong, she is a little splotchy, and after I swatched this product, I noticed that if you just, it comes straight off. See? And that could be a good or a bad thing. If you want your makeup to last all day, then yeah, it's something that you have to constantly reapply or put on glitter glue underneath or eyelash glue. It could be a good thing because when you're washing off your makeup at night, like, it's gonna come straight off and you're not gonna have glitter all on your pillow, you know? Other than this color, all the other colors are very buttery, so I'm just gonna go ahead and swatch each color so you can have like a good idea of the color payoff. So the first one I'm gonna swatch is Sexy, which is this beautiful dark chocolate color up here. So this is Sexy. Very beautiful, very dark. Next one is going to be Tease. Next one is Flirt. There she is. Now we are going to do Bombshell. Gold ticker. And then the last one in that row is called Siren. So here are all those shades swatched. And here is them side by side. Let me go clean this off and then we'll go ahead and swatch the next row. The next color that we are going to start off with is Celeb. Gorgeous, beautiful, we love her. Next we have Goddess. And then we have Charmer. I love how these shades feel when I swatch them. They're just so buttery and so soft. And then we have the one that we swatched before, which is Lover, so we'll go ahead and swatch that again for you guys. There she is. Star. Last we have Baby, and I love this shade. This is what I have on my lids today. And under them, you know, because we're going for that beat up clown look. Gorgeous. Alright, so this is the second row in the palette. As you can see, very shimmery. So we are starting with Exotic. Wow, gorge. I don't usually gravitate towards purples, but I really like this purple, how it's like super smoky and mauvey and like not a super vibrant purple. Like I would rock this on like an everyday basis. It's cute. Doll. And Lace. I also use this color on my eyes today. Very pretty transition shade, especially when I'm pale like today. Next we have Scandalous. Hello. Wow. Allure. This one's very soft. That one's definitely an everyday one. Last but not least, we have Seduce. And there she is. Overall, I feel like this palette is very versatile. You can use it for a night out, all seasons, or you could use it for every day because the colors are very neutral, and if you need that pop of color, like it's definitely there. Like, hello. So if you're dying to try out a new brand of eyeshadow palettes, I would definitely go with this one. You get a wide variety of colors. You get quite large pans. Moving on to the face palette. So this is the iconic face palette. The packaging, oh, the packaging, girl. It's super soft. It's like a faux leather almost. The color is baby pink, so cute. Kylie could never. Going into the palette, this one comes with a mirror as well, but the color payoff of this highlighter I was very impressed with, so I'll go ahead and swatch that for you guys right now. This is the highlighter that comes in the palette. Let me kind of turn down my ring lights so you can see it better. The ring light just really like washes it out, and it does not do it justice whatsoever, but I promise you, like, it gives off a really pretty sheen. And I feel like if you're the type of person who doesn't want a blinding highlight, like, this is very ideal for you because it gives you that pop of shimmer without like blinding and harassing you, you know? And then this is the blush. Super pretty color. This is the lighter shade of the bronzer. Ooh, let's do one more of that. And then you have the darker shade. I'll do one more of that too, just to be fair. There you go. What I do appreciate about the bronzers is that they are both cool tone bronzers, which makes it really ideal to contour with, because I remember I used to use the Hoola bronzer by Benefit, and I had to stop using it just because it came off very orange, and if you were someone who has tanner skin, then that would look, it would look gorgeous, like you're gonna look like a bronze goddess. However, if you have olive pale skin like me, then it's just gonna look orange and awkward, and you're gonna look like an Oompa Loompa. I'm sorry, but that's what it is. So next is the blush. Usually I don't like very shimmery blushes. That's why I went ahead and used it as like one of my highlighters instead. But it's obviously a really pretty corally pink color, so I would definitely try it out as a blush. Like I said, like, I don't usually like shimmery blushes. What I do have to say about it is that it's super soft and plushy and buttery like all their other pigments are. It gives you more of a natural finish, so if that's something that you're concerned with, like you can't use it for everyday use, you definitely can. And if you wanted a more dramatic like pink clown look, hello, how are you, then you can definitely do that as well. You just have to go ahead and pack on the pigment. Moving on to the highlight. I already kind of touched on it while I was swatching it, but I'll just run through it once more for you guys. It's a very pretty everyday highlighter. So if you're the type of person who doesn't want to have a blinding highlight and you want to go into the everyday world as a normal glowy person, then this highlight would be very ideal for you. So I'm the type of person who likes hella highlight. Like, I like to be highlighted for the gods. I have very dry skin, so I'm not oily at all, so I don't have that beautiful natural highlight. So if you're an oily girl, then like, honestly, I don't even pay attention to your oil. I'm just like, oh, her highlight is poppin'. I'm actually gonna do a demonstration of how pigmented it is by putting it in the corner of my eyes over here. And as you can see, it just gives it kind of that natural glow without it looking too alarming or harsh. It just kind of like brightens my face where I need it to. This highlighter reminds me a lot of Flush Beauty's highlighters, just because they're very pigmented, and depending on how much you use, it can be blinding, or how you use it. I find that when I wet my highlighter brush with a setting spray, this comes out a little bit more pigmented. So if you're someone who really likes the blush but you want like a super blinding highlight, then I would go ahead and just wet your highlighting brush with a setting spray, put on the first layer, and then follow it up with the second layer so you can get that nice, very blinding highlight, because that's what I would do. Also, what I found is that when you take it in with your finger and then you apply it, you get a lot more product that way, and the highlight comes out a lot stronger as well. Overall, this is a really good palette to have. I feel like this is really, really nice for traveling. So if you're someone who travels a lot and you don't want to take a bronzer with you and a blush and a highlight and like have them all scattered throughout your suitcase, then I would just go ahead and pick this up, because then you have them all in one palette with a mirror, so you could touch up your highlight whenever you have to. So that is my review of Iconic Rose and their two palettes, the Iconic Face palette and the Art of Seduction palette. And if you guys want to go ahead and pick up these palettes yourselves, Iconic Rose was nice enough to include a 20% off coupon for you guys. Make sure you go ahead and use my code RAINE at checkout for 20% off of your order. And I really hope that you give these palettes a try. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye bye.